Hello guys, and welcome back for episode 11 of MK Dons Building a Legacy. This is a 100% live com. Up to now you've seen everything happen, including going out the FA Cup in the last round to Manchester United, and from now you will see everything that happens. So bear with me when I am umming and ahhing, little coughs and spurts that you can't help while doing things live. It's completely 100% live for you. So today we are looking at getting 5 games done: Doncaster, Oxford, Gillingham, Tranmere and Fleetwood. If we can get any more in, we will, but as always these games can take a little while to tick over, so we don't want to plan anything too major. If you want to know how we've got to where we've got this season, pop back and have a look through the playlist and you'll be able to see all of our games up to now. So with that said, let's get started and move on to our first game of this episode, which is going to be Doncaster Rovers, who are currently 3rd place in the league. So they're in the playoff spots and we're in the promotion spots. Top of the league, of course. Let's flick through this and see what information we get on this game. Right, so Gladwin's still out. So they're running with a strong recent form and we've got an inconsistent recent form. Part of that form's going to have been the loss to Manchester United. I think we had a league loss in there as well last time against Lincoln, yeah, so we've not been on the best of form, but I think it is just a mid-season wobble. And if we have a look down here, we've got 10-point gap between us and 2nd place with a game in hand, and currently there's 16 points separating us and Doncaster with a game in hand. Now if we put ourselves in with a win today and make it 19 points, I don't think they're going to have enough points to catch up with us. But I think today will guarantee us a playoff spot at the very least. So let's just have a look who we are running with and whether we need to make any changes. So it looks like I've got a full team available to me and set up. I would like Gladwin in, but he's still not medically cleared, I don't believe. Failed his fitness test, so he's still not ready to come back into the team. But we have got 100% in fitness, basically. Alright, let's have a quick look at their opposition overview and see what they're doing. So they're going to play Route 1 football. Looking at the fact they've got an advanced forward and wingers, they're just going to get that ball over the top and hope to outpace us up the top. Luckily we've got fairly pacey centre backs and a fairly pacey wing back, so it looks like they're pretty much lining up with us. So they're going to have a defensive midfielder trying to stop us getting through. We've got a Mazzala on this side and a deep line playmaker on this side. Alright, let's see if we can work our way through and make another big leap towards Championship football next season. I mean, the reason we took the Dons on, they've never won any major trophies. We want to get the Dons to the top and get them winning trophies like Winkleman wanted when he first took them over all them years ago. We've got the stadium for it. We've got the town that has got enough people to fill that stadium with no other teams around to support. So hopefully we can do a job. thought that was going to freeze then. Right, let's with favourites, go out there, make sure they'll have no doubt why. Yeah. How do you intend to seize the initiative against an opponent who, like MK Dons, prepare to dominate possession? We have to disrupt what they want to do and not let them do the same as us to us in return. Doncaster's recent good run has them first in the form table. How much of a threat do they pose? They're a good team, but so is everyone else. Having the best defence in this league, you must have you looking forward to another win. There has to be a balance, of course, and we work on everything in training. As a leading goal scorer, same thing, a balance, and we work on it all in training, not just one thing. But to be top scorers and the best defence, that just shows what season we're having up to now. So we've gone positive in this game, and we've come right out of the blocks by the looks of it. It's not always a good thing, but hopefully it will prove to be a decent thing for us. So we've got a 1-goal lead. Reed with the corner, and Joe Walsh has got onto the end of it. The processor seems to be running a bit slow today. It's running really slow, isn't it? I wonder what's causing it to run so slow. Maybe I've left background stuff open. Oh God. Ugh. This is a really slow half. Come on. Oh, this is painful. Sorry about this, guys. I think I might have made a mistake with the setup on the Mac. I'll have to make sure everything else is closed in just a sec. I wonder if I'm going to have to close this down so we're going to start speeding it back up. Well, we've dominated that first half, even if it's going to be a pain in the head. Happy so far with what I've seen, and I am going to just pause it there while I sort out the setup. Just give me a second. Hopefully, I've just quit everything on the processor, so hopefully we'll get a proper run of games for the next half. So we've got 2-0 lead early in the second half. Reeves through to Healy. It's bounced off Nombre, and Nombre's got it back and put it into the far corner. We've got a 2-0 lead against Doncaster here. Make sure these settings haven't reset themselves or anything. No, settings are all correct as well. This is a pain in the head. Absolute pain in the head. But let's just get to the end of this and then we can sort it out. Sorry about this again, guys. This is all part of the perks of doing a live com. Like I said, you see everything that can happen in the game, and it's just sometimes it can be a right pain in the head. I'm just gonna wait to get through this. I'm gonna then reboot the computer, I think, and start fresh. Hopefully it's just a glitch in the system when it started up. Anyway, as for today's game, 24 shots to their 8 at the moment. We're looking happy, we're looking good. Drop a bit of praise on them. That seems to have completely crashed everything. Just gonna have to probably not do anything. I don't know what's quite happened with this game today. Last thing I want it to do is glitch out. Afraid to make substitutions in case it messes something up. Man, this is so slow. The process has stopped on that now. If you've watched any of my other live comms, you'll know this isn't something that's normally happening, so it's definitely something I'm going to have to sort out after this game. So what I'll quickly do once the game's finished is save it and shut the whole game down, and then I will open it back up, make sure it's going as it should be, and get back on the stream so you can carry on seeing everything that's happening. I mean, maybe it's, the other thing is, maybe it's just this game. It's just loaded up like this. Maybe if I carry on through. I'm going to keep processing actually. I'm not going to shut it down yet. I'll give it a chance for the next game and see what happens. Alright, let's get to the dressing room. Passionate, very happy. Let's get started. This will give us an indication as to what's going to happen, is how quickly this all starts processing. So, end of today has seen Portsmouth lose to Peterborough and Doncaster lose to us. So we're now 13 points clear of Portsmouth with a game in hand, and we are 19 points clear of third place. So 19 points clear of Doncaster with a game in hand. I think we are near enough. So we've secured a playoff spot, and we've got weeks to go in the competition. Let's just work through that. Praise Nombe, superb in front of goal. It's all ticking over pretty quick again there, so I reckon it might have just been a laggy game. I'm not going to mess about with it too much. So Oxford United coming up next in the league. We get through to that game and see how we get on there. Not after a goalkeeper. So we've got board are delighted with one of the objectives of the club vision is to reach playoffs by the end of 2021 season. We're a year ahead of schedule. We're going to be even more delighted when we go up automatically. I think that's something that could happen in the next couple of games. I think certainly this episode could see us go up automatically. If everyone keeps winning, how many points am I going to need to go up automatically? Doncaster have got a maximum of 24 points available to them, and they're 19 points behind. So even if they won all their games, they're going to finish on 87 points maximum. We could get to 87 in our next 2 games. And we've got 4 more games of this episode to go, so oh, I didn't see that coming. I wanted to keep him. Oh dear. I'm going to be keeping an eye out for them. I missed that. I was meant to be keeping an eye out for any of the players I didn't retain. If any offers were coming in, I was then going to offer them contracts. Thing is, I don't know how much I've got to spend until we're guaranteed promotion. Once we're guaranteed promotion, Winkleman will come across with a budget for next season. Let's just get through this. So we're only in March at the minute, and it looks like we have secured Championship football next season. Gladwin is back available, but he's not got great condition. Let's carry on getting through this. So we go into this game 4-7 favourites. Let's hope we can keep this winning form up. Got some nice lines all over the pitch now. Just going to skip that briefing. Nombe's injured. He's going to be out just 1 to 2 days with a bruised foot. It's going to mean Gladwin's going to have to come back in earlier than we would have wanted. Okay, so let's get set for this game, and hopefully it runs a bit smoother than the last game. Right. So we won the game last time we faced them. Let's just have a quick look at what it was. We won 2-0 when they visited us at Stadium MK. It's fairly comfortable by the looks of it, so let's hope we continue in that vein. The only player I think we're going to have to drop from the last game would be Nombe, although he had a really good game in the last game. Glad went back in. Is anyone else who I was wanted? Carey just on loan now. Ryan Harley wanted by Brackley, I'm not bothered about that either. I need to find a way of getting this Davis, getting him to sign for us. I mean, I don't like going on the Never Never, but this looks like a player that could come into the Premier League with us and do a job. So it might be worth getting him on 4 or 5 seasons. Right, overview on them. So they're going to play a 4-2-3-1 with a shadow striker. And they play vertical tiki-taka, so we need to be careful with that. If it doesn't start out well, it might be worth dropping to a cautious and let them come on to us and just counter-attack them. So this took ages last time. Oh, for God's sake, it's going to do it again. It's going to be a terrible game. Oh. Is it just loaded up dodgily or something? Come on. Alright, let's just skip through this because this is going to take ages, this game. Hand over to the assistant. Alright, I'm just going to have to wait for it to work its way through then. Like I said, sorry about this, it's just, I don't know what's happened on the processing side of things on this, but I'll have to do a cut at the end of the game, save it, and then come back as soon as I've restarted the computer and just put the cuts together. It's still going to be 100% live, you're still going to see everything that happens, but I can't keep streaming like this. This is just ridiculous. It'd end up taking 10 minutes for every game just to tick through. We've got the lead anyway. Gladwin's come in and he's got himself a goal. Obviously in for the injured Nombe. Thought we had a second there, but we've been ruled out for offside. But we've made a nice healthy start to this game. If we can continue to keep making headway in this game, I think we're definitely going to get that promotion we want by the end of today. Well, Oxford pulled level. I weren't expecting that, in all honesty. There's a lot of space on the outside there on the overlap. We need to be wary of that. A lot of space that I weren't expecting to give up. Still dominant in this game though, so I'm not gonna switch things up, I don't think. Just annoyed at how long this is going to take. I can't believe this. They're starting to show their pressure now. No more out of them. Let the computer think about what I've just said. Oh man, it's painful. No, it's not because I've got a poor computer. Maybe I should be playing on a gaming PC rather than a Mac. But there's no reason why a Mac shouldn't be able to put up with this. Just had another goal disallowed, so I'm starting to think they're getting the better of us now. I'll give them a rocket at half time, and then I will. I'm not sure if I'm going to switch to cautious, let them come on to us a little bit. Okay, let's have a go. Not happy with the performance out there. And then we're going to switch to cautious as well instead of positive. Can afford to have a little bit of a, well, not mess around, but can try different things at the minute with the gap that we've got at the top. If it doesn't work out, we know not to do it again, but this is painful. Well, we've got the lead now, so we've got Britain. He's pulled it back across to Gilby to Thompson, and Thompson takes another one of those shots that he's become famed for, well outside the area. First time shots, and he's banged it in. We've got a 2-1 lead. It'll probably take a week to get to the end of the game, but we're gonna get there. I'm not even gonna say anything. I'm just gonna let them keep ticking over. Doesn't look like anything needs saying anyway. I can't remember how we're having a brilliant game for a little while. Just have to keep an eye on him, I think. Look at how long this is taking, man. Come on, speed up. Did you guys see my big arrow? Move it about really quick, you get a big arrow. Oh, jeepers. This is horrible. Absolutely horrible. Come on, just want this game to hurry up and be done with. I'm not after anything in particular. I just want it to be done with because of how long it is taking. It's now stuck on 7:33. Oh, God's sake, come on. If anyone's got any ideas why this has happened, feel free to leave me a comment. It's just... man. It's just getting stuck all the time. 80 minutes. Let's all give a way for the 80th minute. Jeebus. If this weren't live, I would have just turned it off. Started again. The only reason I'm still doing it is because I said you're going to see everything. Well, perks of seeing everything. You get to see it when it ends up going wrong as well. Walsh has just picked up his 10th yellow of the season. That's likely to offer up a ban for him for the next game. Houghton's just picked up his 5th yellow of the season, so that's probably going to get him a suspension for the next game as well. All because I don't want to make changes. Just want the game to be done with. Right. So we've got the win. Good win. Be able to see how everyone else got on in the league today and see if that has increased our lead at all. So Portsmouth 1, Doncaster 1. Wimbledon lost to Doncaster, so that puts them further behind us. And Blackpool on the same number of games, but 19 points behind. So all them teams on 37 now only have 21 points available to them. It's looking very nice at the moment. So I am just going to save it there, and I will be back same time, 14th of March, 5 o'clock in the afternoon, in just a second after I have shut all this down and started again. I'll see you in a sec. Okay guys, sorry about that little clip. You wouldn't have even noticed it, but like I said, full transparency in what's happening. Let's hope that now we'll move on and it's going to be alright with us. Game wants to be a little bit touchy there. I've done a full shutdown and reboot, so I'm just hoping that it doesn't make any problems. It's just a one-off. Alright, so just going to praise him. Skip through this as quickly as we can because this episode is now going to turn into quite a long episode because of what's happened. Oh man, that's annoying. Alright, get through this as quickly as we can. Had a nice long rest in this run up to the Gillingham game. I think a win today is the game that's going to guarantee us a promotion spot. So we've had our youth intake announced. Got a couple of decent players there. So we've got a right wing back, Tony Cook. Don't look too bad from the outset at 16. Got Joe Charles as a goalkeeper. To be honest with you, looking at that, he's not ambitious. I don't think he's not going to make it. He's casual. What we got towards the front? He's got low determination. He's balanced, so he's probably, of all the mentality, he's probably got the best mentality. I don't think we're going to have a great bunch of youths come through this season then, by the looks of it. So let's get through to the Gillingham game and see if we can put some more points between us and the chasing pack. Must admit, we've done a lot better than I thought we would this season. A lot better. I mean, in all honesty, I thought that we were going to be maybe sixth, just hitting that playoff spot. I didn't see us getting in the promotion spots, that's for sure. We're odds-on favourites here against Gillingham. I mean, you got to remember, we've only brought in one player that's made it into the team, and he's on loan. We've let most of our loans go back, and we've let players go so we can reduce the wage budget. Yet we've still been able to do this. Right, let's see what happens here. See if the process has sorted itself out. So, third game of the episode. Hopefully you're enjoying the episode so far, even if it has been a little bit of a pain to watch the games. So we got the win over Gillingham last time we played these. It was a 3-0 win away from home, so with them coming to the Stadium MK, I'd expect a similar result. Quick look at the players that we've got. Is there anyone we want to bring back in? Nombe can come back in, so we'll get him on for Carey, but only on the bench. I'm going to keep Gladwin in. He's only recommended for a maximum of 45 minutes. Managed to play a full game last time though. Cargill's booking away from suspension. We'll deal with that when that comes. This close, there's no point worrying about that sort of stuff. Let's have a look at the opposition report. So they're playing pretty much a bank of 6 with 2 in front and then 2 up top. That's going to be difficult to break down. They're just going to play control possession, so they're just going to try and control the game. I think we need to encourage their wing backs to come on to us so we can get past them. If we can do that, we'll dominate the game. Players to watch on their team. Going to be Fuller, 8 assists in 36 games, so we can certainly get him running up here. We should leave Gladwin to do his thing. Right, let's I'm going to hand it over to the assistant. Did notice the game loaded up really quick then, so hopefully that is a sign of things to come. Your Dons side can potentially secure promotion today should everything fall into place? How confident are you at celebrating at full time? Put ourselves into the best position already, so I have faith in the players to see it through. Let's say that passionately. Go back to calm now. Gillingham's recent struggles of 21st in the form table. Only a forward, disregard it. Your second, good form is great. We've got a lot of complacency. You've left Joe Mason out. Is that due to an injury problem? I'd rather talk about the 11 I've got on the pitch. Right. Hopefully this goes straight through and there's no issues with it. Yeah, look how much quicker that clock's ticking up now. That's better. That is much better indeed. Right, let's just... leave that at that. So we've got a 1-0 lead. Thompson, Houghton out wide to Davis. He is going to be so important next season. Into Reeves and Reeves into the net. We really need to make sure Davis signs for us. Give Leeds my leg for him. He's going to be vital. We haven't got a left wing back at the club. Lewington's past it, and there's no one else. We've got a youngster we tried bringing through, and he's just got nothing about him really. But we've started this game really well. 1-0 up, heading towards half time. We've dominated the possession, dominated the shots. We just took a 2-0 lead through Healy. So the corner sent in, Healy gets to it, it's saved, and the ball drops to Healy, who buries it like a poacher, number 29 of the season. And just like in the game at Gillingham, we hold a well-deserved lead. Team talk, passionate, very happy with it going. Keep it going, lads. So let's see if we can increase that lead in the second half. The defence is looking a little bit complacent. Might just let it get towards 60 minutes and then demand more out of them. But no, it's not just going to be a case of me being happy with what we've got. Let's do that now, because the three of them are looking complacent and about us focused, everyone. It's not even that I want more, I just know that's going to focus the players. Although they've gone straight back to being complacent again. We've just took a 3-goal lead through Gilby this time. Reeves puts the cross in, it's headed away. Gilby takes it down and takes a shot from the edge of the box and beats the keeper at his near post. If I was the goalkeeper there, I would not be happy at conceding like that. I'm going to fire a bit of praise on him. We're up to 4 now. Gilby again. This time it's Healy's with the assist. So Healy just pops it out, and Gilby on the volley from the edge of the box. 4-0 for his 7th goal of the season. It's not like I need to make any changes, but with Cargill on the books anyway, I'm going to get more Taylor on to replace him. Don't want him to get booked again, Cargill, if I can afford him not to. And we'll get Nombe back in for Gladwin, since how he's the biggest underperformer of the day. And let's get them started this time. Let's see if we can grab one more, make it a nice 5. That'd be nice to have a massive win this time. Gilby's put it away for his hat-trick. We let him take the spot kick. Very good at Healy to do that. Adds to Gilby's tally for the season. A hat-trick today. A game he won't forget. We've got 5 goals. We've dominated Gillingham. And it'd be lovely if we could if that secure promotion for us. I don't think him MK Dons are slight favourites, and their fans will be delighted they've managed to come through this one, through a tough fixture, and successfully and guarantee promotion. Does that mean other results have gone our way? I could sit here and do the maths. We're celebrating promotion. We're going to the championship, boys. I think that's only the second time the Dons have made the championship. MK Dons have won promotion to the championship. It's a season of jubilant successes, the MK Dons, who exceeded expectations from the outset and were eventually promoted. Board have set us initial budgets for next season. So we've got 115k a week. I think our wages at the minute are around the 80,000 mark. So we've got 30k extra to spend and a transfer budget of 2.3 million. These values may be altered based on the agreed setting of the club season expectations. Royal Ad FM, praised by MK Dons faithful. Absolutely brilliant. 2 years ahead of schedule with one promotion. The next thing, let's give him a praise for his in front of goal. So the next thing for us, now we've got promotion, is to win that league. And we're not far from that. I said we'd get promotion in this episode and we've done that. Now I know how much I've got to spend. I need to try and sign Davis. Scout report. When was he scouted? Start of the season. Can I estimate cost though? Can I get a scout report while he's on? No. Before I could get a scout report while he was here. Make an inquiry. While he's here, make an inquiry and see if MK Dons lacked focus. Hey? Haycock faced a number of questions. Assistant manager Haycock has been asked to attend press conference. The promotion race was almost a foregone conclusion, with you leading the chasing pack by some distance. Did you have any problems keeping the squad focused? It was hard at times. With the sort of lead, it was only natural for players to become complacent. No, I don't think that's right. They weren't complacent at all. Oh, you need to be careful what you're saying. I might end up sacking you. Do a Vince McMahon on you. You're fired. Oh, alright, let's get to that Tranmere game and see if we can make the most of these celebrations. Skip through that. Wonder how much Leeds are going to come back with for Davis. Like this is, they're going to come back and say it's not for sale. And that's just going to completely mess us up. Staff numbers update. I want to provide some information on changes to staff numbers allowed. Nothing's changed. We're allowed one more. We're allowed a technical director now. We're also allowed 2 extra scouts. I'd rather improve the coaching staff though. I haven't know. Okay. Respond to Davis's offer. They want 7.5 million for him. Yeah, I ain't got that money. Even if I did, I don't think 7.5 million for him is. No, are you having a bubble? I'll give him an additional million on the Never Never, and then another million for 50 goals. And if he can get 20 international appearances, I'll give you another million as well. This is just going to get turned down anyway. And if he gets us promoted from the Championship, that he plays 20 games in, I'll give you another million. That ain't too bad. They have altered their expectations a little bit. 2.9 million. So he could end up costing us £8 million, but it's all going to be dependent on him scoring goals, international appearances. It's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. And I haven't even checked to see if there's other left backs out there. It's just the fact he's settled into this team so well at just 20. Look at his wage demands. I'm going to put you in as a regular starter. I can't give you 8k a week. Well, this is going to be dodgy doing this, but right, so we're able to mix things up a little bit. That's not going to be included. I don't mind paying this. I think Team of the Year bonus I can deal with. 185k. Signing on fees are up. It's a lot of money. That's going to blow us out for next season. I mean, the thing is, if we look at him this season, his stats as a supporting wing back, He's got all the stats we want at the level we're going to be at. He's going to improve. His form this season. It's been fairly consistent. Davis is only in the others, so what's the social group status? Secondary. Oh man, I'm not sure if I made a mistake here. You got to think we're going to be potentially blowing our wage budget on the majority of our budget on him. I think we're going to have to start looking in the transfer market soon. See what players are running the ends of their contracts now. We're in March. Let's have a look in the transfer market. Assignments, players, and we want to look at players that have got not much time on their contracts, so expiring in the next 6 months. That gives us everyone until the end of the season. We are looking for players with a wage value, so we can narrow it down. Transfer. Where's contracts? General wage. Don't want anyone that is already earning 10k a week. Right. Next thing we're going to need to do will be work out what positions we want. And sticking to our philosophy, we would ideally like them at most to be 25. So the next thing to do is work our way through to recommended players. Coleman, it's a goalkeeper, so we don't need a goalkeeper, so we can avoid him. We may need a left winger at 25. What are they saying about him? Good balance. What's his attributes like? So we'd be looking to use anyone in that position as an inside forward on attack. Looks like a good player. Looks like he could offer us something. He's playing in the Championship already, so he's got Championship experience. I'm just going to add him to the shortlist. Add to shortlist. Definitely. So this is a left-sided defender. I'm not going to worry about a left-sided defender because we've just got a left-sided defender in. Kingsley's made his change, so we can get rid of him off the shortlist. Dominic Samuel for Blackburn. Looks like a fairly decent striker. Got one decent striker. I'll add him to the shortlist as well. So I've got this young striker at Monaco. Not enough known about him really. I've got Joel Powell, right-sided player. So we've got a couple of decent right wing backs anyway, so not going to worry about him. Goalkeeper of Villarreal, not worried about. We've then got a central midfielder, Bristol Rovers. Leave that as well. We've got a player at Tranmere, central defender, Feeney. He's not going to suit our side, I don't think. Another striker there. Nope. And then got Wilson, a right wing back. Now he looks fairly decent. I'm going to add him to this shortlist as well. Midfielder there, he's already made his transfer though, so there's no point looking at him. No. No. This player wants to play all over the pitch, he doesn't know what he wants to do. That is always worrying when you look at players like that. Charles Cook. Leave that as well. Don't think there's anyone else that we need to be looking at the minute. Sometimes it's just good to just do this and scroll down. You might just find a diamond in the rough that you just think you're going to be able to do something with. I'm just going to leave it at that for now because we want to get another game done. So we've put a few more in our shortlist, which we'll look at in a minute. David's set to sign for the MK Dons. So it's going to take £1 million off us for this season. Well, for next season. It's going to be £4,500 a week. Accept that. It's a lot of money to spend before we're even in the transfer window, but with him on loan at the club, I just feel like now's the opportunity to do it, because once teams start going up and down in the leagues, we might see a value added to him, especially if he makes team of the year this year or something silly like that. We're going to be well in a hole, and that 7.5 million might turn into 15 million. It's just about knowing when to pull the trigger, and I'm not saying I've pulled the trigger early enough. So Slough have offered MK Dons Lee Collier a job as manager. He's our under-18s manager. Nothing fantastic. I'm not even going to ask him to stay. Potentially a win away from the title now. That'd be a nice way to finish the episode, won't it? Robbins credits Swilad FM for brilliant work. Let's just skip the briefing there. Looks like Walsh has picked up an injury. I can't believe this. So this episode is going to turn into a little bit of a longer episode, mainly because of the issue we had at the start with the games running slow, because we still want to get Fleetwood in. But we will get that game done. So Pompey have got 18 points available to them, including today's game where they play Oxford. And there's currently a 13-point gap between ourselves and Portsmouth. If we win and they lose, we've won the title. That is how we can go about winning the title today. Quick look at previous meeting with Tranmere. Picked up a 3-1 win at Stadium MK. So shouldn't be too much of an issue. Not doing bad at all in a minute. Okay, right. So Thompson's out on international duty, so we've lost him for today's game. So McGrandles comes in. So he's going to be a big loss next season as well, Thompson. Where is Boateng's already in. Carey or Mason, get Mason in. I think he's recommended for 45 minutes. Okay, we're going to drop Walsh because of the injury that he's got. He's only carrying a minor injury, but nothing. We might as well not risk him. Other than that, we'll go full steam ahead. We're going to put Nombe back in for Gladwin, who has not had the best of games recently. Just so you can see here, Reeves is now fully developed as an inside forward on this side, and Nombe is fully developed as an inside forward on the left. Both of them at the start of the season were in the yellows, now fully green. Now they're both fully capable of playing them roles. Right, quick look at the opposition report. I'm going to play a 4-2-3-1 with control possession. Right, let's get started. Players to watch on the Tranmere side. Standout players are Kieran Morris. He's got 9 assists in 37 starts, and up top the top scorer is Payne with 6 goals in 34 games. Players to watch for ourselves. Got Britain on the right wing back position with 14 assists in 36 starts. Reeves 14 assists in 38 starts. Healy, top goal scorer with 29 goals in 44 appearances. And Houghton is our top rated player of 7.47 in 43 starts. Alright, talking of starts, I'm going to hand over to the assistant today. He can give our team talk. Can potentially become champions today. Put ourselves in the best possible position. Tranmere, worst defence in the league. They're a very good team regardless of their defensive record. Your team are among the leaders in the Sky Bet League 1, Tranmere or not. Nichols takes captain's armband today. What do you think of him as a leader? I know I can rely on him to set the tone, ensure everyone's doing what they need to do. Let's get started. Away from home today. As with all our away games, we are going to start as we normally do and know that we can drop back to a cautious setups if things don't start going our way. But with the way the game started, we look at these match stats in the centre, it looks like it's going to be going our way, playing like this with the possession, getting shots off. So we'll just sit like this for a little while and see how we go. So half an hour in, I'm just going to whip a shout out to them to demand more. It's fired us up. We've also had a disallowed goal just after I've done that. Tranmere took the lead for a penalty though. That wasn't expected, in all honesty. And we've pulled it straight back. An instant reply. McGrandles, a big ball out wide to Reeves there. Reeves puts in the cross and Nombe's there to head in. 1-1. Straight equaliser. We're looking confident on the pitch, so I'm just going to leave it as it is at the moment. You can't complain when you concede a penalty, so it's just a case of we've had the better of the game. We've been a little bit unlucky, I think, so I'm going to send them out there with not happy, but only tell them calmly I'm not happy. Let them know that I know that they're better than that. Moore Taylor's just picked up his second yellow card of the season. They've just scored another penalty. Same way, keeper went the right way again, just couldn't quite get to it. We've pulled straight back again, Nombe again, so Reeves gets the ball back, puts in a cross, Nombe onto his right foot, just puts it through everyone and into the back of the net. We also fired a demand more. Shout out then. 3-2 to Tranmere now. What is going on in this game? We've got the best defence in the league and we've just completely fell apart. Okay, this is getting nuts. Cross into the box. Shot from outside the box from Moore Taylor. I'm going to go cautious. Just going to go cautious. Another penalty. Are you kidding? They've had 3 penalties. Right. Demand more. Going to go attacking. And we're going to... I'm not going to do anything. I can't believe this. Are we going to lose to Tranmere, who are fighting relegation? Now we've got... Oh my god, what is going on in this game? 4-all. What the hell? Oh my god, that is a head scratching game. 4-all. Right, I'm just gonna leave it at that. I'm not even gonna say anything after that game. What happened there? So Portsmouth have reduced the deficit to us by scoring 3 goals in the first 9 minutes and winning 3-2 in their game. So they're down to 11 points now behind us. I'm not worried about that. We're going to win this league. Right. Ross raises health and fitness concern. I'm not worried about that either. I will praise him. Didn't have anything to say to the team, but I'm going to praise him for scoring a hat-trick. You can't moan at a player that scores a hat-trick. So we just keep going through. We've got Fleetwood Town next. I do not know where 4 goals in that game come from for each team. An 8-goal thriller. So we've set new records. So I've hired Collier as manager. I'm not going to say anything about him. He's nothing sweet. So up till now I haven't really set up any staff or anything. I set up the coaching staff at the start, but I've not brought coaching staff in to look after the teams or in the under 18s or the under 23s. I'll do that in the summer this year. What we got? We've got players whose contracts are set to expire. So Reeves is going to expire. He's 28. He's been here a long time. He's had a good season. Let's just have a look at his stats this season. 13 assists, 8 goals. Do you know what? I'm going to offer you a contract. You can come back as a squad player. That's fine. Negotiate. Moss, please suggest what you think. I think you should get a 2-year contract. Moss's contract at the minute. His existing contract, he's on 4k a week. Drop him down to 3.5. Optional contract extension by the club. I'm happy with that. He's not. They're happy with the 2 years. They want an extension after 10 games at the end of the season. 15 games for me. So drop that down a little bit. I'm happy with him getting a goal bonus. That can come down a little bit. I'm not going to let you have any more than that though. Right, so that's not going to be 30k, I'm sorry. 23. 1.2. Yearly wage rise, no, suggest. He's gone for that, so that's fine. Finalise that. Exit. Joe Mason is the next one. He's becoming one of the old men at the club. He's got varied stats that would work well. I think he'd be alright on the books for next season, so we will keep him as well. So let's get a contract offered for him. Only as a squad player, that's fine. What's his current offer? He's currently on 2k. So he's basically asking me to double his wages. That's not going to happen. 2.6. I'm happy with a loyalty bonus. I'm happy with the appearance fee. That's quite a lot to jump by, but I'll be happy with that. That's got to 15 games, right? He's not gonna 3k. That's gonna drop back down. 27. I'll give you a K a game that you play in. Goals bonus I'm not too fussed about, because that means you're going to get the opportunity to have that. We're not paying for your international caps, and we're not going to offer you a yearly wage rise either. Right, he's not liking that. Let's give you 30k a week as a loyalty bonus. That's going to be paid out over the course of your contract. 1,000 on your appearance fee, 1,000 on your goals bonus, and again remove that. He's playing real hardball now. He's gone up to 40,000. Right, let's drop that off. Drop that. This is going to be alright, he's gone for that. Next is Gladwin. He came in this season. He's had a few good games, a few bad games, been a bit indifferent. It's only on £500 a week at the minute. It's going to be about how much he wants, I suppose. In fact, that's nice. I'm going to trigger his extension. Williams, one of our fullbacks. Yeah, I'm definitely keeping him. Fringe player. He's happy to come in as a fringe player. Existing contract is 2.5k, so I don't want to do anything over 3.7. So if I go in at 3.5, everything else can stick the same. He's gone with 3.6, that's fine. Stuart Moore, TR, current backup goalkeeper. Yeah, I'm going to keep him as well. Off a contract. He's surplus to requirements, but I think it'd be an idea just to have on the payroll. Only for a season, that's fine. What's his existing contract? He's on £800 a week. If I can get him in for the same amount. £9.25 a week, that's nothing. Right, quick look at the other players that are showing up on here. Hudson is a winger. I wonder if he's got an extension. No. He hasn't got an extension either. I'm going to just trigger his extension. Ryan Harley can go at the end of the season. That'll be $1,000 off of the wage budget. I'm going to set for release on him. Owen Moore. For me, that's going to be all I'm doing there. Hi. Contracts are set to expire at the end of the season. Lewington, I'm not seeing him as a great coach anyway. He's being paid $4,000 a week. I'm just going to leave all these on delayed decisions because the staff will go on to rolling contracts afterwards, so that's fine. Sorinola has fractured his cheekbones. Let's leave him with the physios. Oh, this has become a very long episode now. A lot of it's to do with sorting all that contracts out and stuff. Quick look at clubs set to release youth players. It's always worth having a look at these players, so get scout reports. Don't matter how much it costs. Might find a gem or two by doing that. Oh, missed a couple there. So Nombe was named Young Player of the Month, so let's congratulate him. I got Manager of the Month. Winkleman, pleased with that. Let's hope they remember all that next season. Alright, it's fine. Got there, got bad there. Probably going to need to make some changes soon. Skip the roof in. Joe Mason's now out injured. Go to physio. Alright. So into April. Into that final run of the title charge. Oh, that would be nice. So Peterborough's going to be the first game of the next episode, and hopefully, although I want to win today, I would like us not to win the league today. That would be nice to win the league against Peterborough. I'm going to get Paul in for Moore Taylor, who was a bit of a letdown in that last game. Can also bring in Thompson, get him back into the side. Other than that, that's what we're going to go with. report is Fleetwood's going to play 4-4-2, and the Catenaccio, however you want to say that, we're going to call it the Cat. They're going to play with the Cat and try and stop us even getting through them. That is all they're there to do, is to try and stop us. Well, hopefully we've given up conceding goals the way we did in the last game. Passionate, expect nothing but a win from this game. So this will be the last game of the episode, no matter what happens here. It's become a very long episode, and I am sorry about that. It's technical glitches at the start has really messed us up, but that's all part of watching a 100% live broadcast. We can't alter things, we've just got to go with it. So looking at the way we've started here, it's been fairly even. 4 shots each, 50-50 in possession. Don't want to drop back. We've took the lead now, so Gilby out to Davis, the man that we've just signed on a permanent deal, into Reeves, who's just signed a contract extension that's going to keep him here for another 2 years, and we've got the 1-0 lead. So the two players are combining well there. It'd be interesting to see just how much of this team performs in the Championship. We know we're going to lose a couple of players. I've got to try and get Thompson on another loan, if not a permanent signing. He's been a massive influence this season. I don't want to get complacent and send them out there to go and get the job done. Don't think it's already done, boys. But like I say, as much as I want to win this game, the first game of the next episode would be absolutely perfect to win the league title. Peterborough, and I think it's away as well. Can you imagine the Dons lifting the league title at Peterborough? Reeves with a corner into the box. Reece Healy gets there. It bounces back to him after the keeper saves the original shot, and he's buried it 2-0. And we are playing really well at the minute. Quick shout out to the players to praise them. That's fired them up for the last 10 minutes, hopefully. Like I said before, it's always good to throw praise on your players once you've got a couple of goal lead. It just keeps them going, keeps the squad happy. Davis has just picked up a yellow card. Got a corner kick there, and that is it. It's a 2-0 win for us. We've not picked up the league title because there was no display that we did. So it looks like we're going to be able to do it against Peterborough like we wanted to. Play very well, don't get complacent. So Portsmouth did win their game. Portsmouth have now got 12 points available to them and trail us by 11 points. So looking at that, I'm just trying to work out if we were to win the game against Peterborough, regardless of what anyone else does, we will win the league against Peterborough. Now if we draw against Peterborough, we're going to need Portsmouth to draw or lose. But that is for the next episode. Just get through this little tiny bit here. Alright, so we'll leave it at that today. As you can see, we are now clear by 11 points at the top of the league. We've been promoted already, as you've seen in today's episode. And the first game of the next episode is going to be Peterborough. We will finish the season in the next episode, so that'll be all games played. But as it stands, the likeliness is we are going to pick up the league title against Peterborough on their patch, and that is going to hurt Peterborough fans, especially when you consider the connection of the rivalry between the two clubs. Thank you very much for watching, guys. You've been brilliant. Sorry about the little glitches at the start, but that is all to do with being live. Like I said before, if you've not subscribed already, please do, and then you can see these videos come out as they are released. Hit your notification bell if you want to see them as and when, and please do like and share with your friends. It just gets the channel seen a little bit more, and we can start building a following. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I'll see you again soon.